Hey y'all. I almost said happy birthday. I have no idea where that thought came from. Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. Welcome in. It is Jennifer at Studio J Company. If you're catching this part, you're probably catching the replay. Just comment hashtag replay. But if you see that little red live button up there, then you're catching me live. Say hello as you pop in. Let me know you're here. I'm hoping I can see my comments. I think there was another Facebook update. So sometimes when they do that, things go a little crazy. There's always little glitches when there's updates. So just say hello. Let me know you're here. We are in an event today, and it's vintage. No. It is Vintage Country Crafting Friends, but the theme is Country Christmas. And it's perfect because I have what I think is like it reminds me of a Christmas decoration we had when I was a little kid. We had those big plastic lighted, I think they were lighted. Yeah, they were lighted. The big plastic snowmen and the big plastic candles. You know what I'm talking about? They were like as big as, well, I was a kid. They were as big as me. But it reminds me of those. Hello, everybody. Hey, Tanya. Thank you for sprinkling. Thank you, Misty. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Jessica. Hey, y'all. Hey, Kathy. Hello, Geraldine. Welcome, y'all. Oops, we'll go down. Hey, Melissa. Welcome in, y'all. Okay, it's 6 o'clock, so I'm gonna go ahead and start. If you just popped in, I just mentioned we are in an event with the Vintage Country Crafting Friends group, and I put the link to that in the description. Hey, Cindy. Hello. Hey, Jocelyn. So the theme is Country Christmas. So I posted a picture on my wall like 30 minutes ago. So I gave a little clue of what I'm doing. Well, I'm doing one of them. I have a lot of people went crazy for, see that ice skate and snowflake banner behind me? That's in my box, the 12 Days of Christmas crafting box, and everybody was going crazy over that. And I found that skate, but it's about a foot tall, and it's a shelf sitter. It's just one skate, and it's got that real pretty embellishment on it, you know, with the holly. Hold on, let's see if I can hold it up and show y'all how big it is. I couldn't decide which one to paint, but I feel like for Country Christmas, I feel like these candles are more with that theme. But let me show y'all how big this skate is. It's so pretty, and it comes with a stand, so it's gonna fit down into a stand. But I know as soon as I hold it up, I think I left the little berries. But it comes with, it's layered. It's all these pieces. Let me take this off. So look how big that is. Isn't that nice? And then it's gonna have, but they're layered, so it's super easy to paint. But it's gonna have the greenery, you know, the holly, the berries, the works. But it's gonna look like those up there. They're so pretty. They're super, super pretty. But I think I might come back on here tonight. This event goes 1 more hour after me. It'll be Cindy's Creations. And then after that, I might try to get back on here because I need to paint that. And so why not paint it live? Hey, Donna. Hey, Janice. Hello, everybody. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Lori. Country Outback Crafts. Hello. Welcome in. So if anybody's new here, my name is Jennifer. Hey, Mary. So I'm gonna get started. Okay, so for the candles, they have a stand also, so they'll stand up. But there's 3 candles, and then it's got a little embellishment for it's like pine cones, and then it's got the word joy, and it's got like the melted, the top of the candles. It reminds me of these decorations we had when I was a little girl. They were huge, or at least when I was little, they seemed huge. And I think I'm going to attempt to crackle this. Crackle paint. I'm just gonna use Elmer's glue. Hi, Jean. Hello, hello. Welcome in, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna get started. Because I'm gonna sit here and blab, blab, blab. Okay, here we go. So like I said, I think I'm gonna crackle them. So I'm gonna paint them brown first. The base and the little stem. The wick. It's not a stem, it's a wick. Right? Candles don't have stems. Welcome in, y'all. Say hello as you pop in. Let me know you're here. It's funny. I'm actually a stand-in for this event, and I was sitting here earlier today, and I was like, I really need to go live because I always feel like I need to paint pieces. So I have a picture for the website, and I was like, you know what? I need to go live. And then when I just happened to check messages, and I saw Janice was looking for somebody for 6 o'clock, and I was like, perfect, because I saw it was Country Christmas, and I was like, hey, that's perfect. These are Country Christmas to me. I'm gonna tilt y'all down. I know you can't even see what I'm doing here. Can y'all see a little better? Let me see. I am moving all around. I'm in this room again. I just move back and forth. My husband jokes that I drag this ring light around like it's a pet. I can't decide where I want to sit every day, but I need to stay in here. All right, so you know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and paint the whole thing brown. I'm gonna paint the flames like yellow, orange, stuff like that. Sometimes I just feel like it does better if it has a base coat. So why not? Okay, so I'm gonna do all the candles with that. Hey, Carol. Thank you for sprinkling. Thank you, Janice. Thank you. This is my cookie squad. It's backwards. I always flip. I have to flip my camera backwards to do lives because I'm not very coordinated. And when I try to look up and I can't. I've tried. I know it's probably annoying for y'all watching, but it would be entertaining if I didn't do it. But thank you. This shirt, I had to do it in pink. I love pink. I don't know. It's not really a Christmassy color maybe, but I love pink. So I had to do me a pink one. I'm not gonna do, hang on, let me show y'all this. I'm not gonna worry so much about, you can see where the J, where it's gonna say joy across here, but that's gonna be covered up with the layer, the other layer. So I'm not gonna worry about that part. It's not gonna show. So I'm not gonna waste my time or painting it. Hey, Krista. Welcome in. Y'all, it's like, well, it's cooling off now because it's already dark here. I'm in Georgia. If you're new here, my name is Jennifer. Welcome in. I am in Georgia. It's 6:07 p.m. here, but it's already dark. That's the thing I don't like about the time change. I feel like the day is over so fast just because it gets dark so early. But y'all, it's like summertime here again. This week is summer. We have different seasons here in Georgia. We have different seasons throughout the week. You know, it doesn't matter what month it is. Doesn't matter really what season it is. But it has been summertime, but now it's starting to cool off a little bit because it's dark out there. But yeah, it was like high 70s, 80. I think we hit 81. It's that time of the year where you don't know how to dress for the day. You kind of have to do layers because it'll start out cool and then it'll get super hot. Hi, Kristen. Welcome in. All right, so I got all my brown. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do my my little pine cones while I've got the brown out. paint the whole thing. I'm shaking this. Alrighty. And I'm gonna let all those dry. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and dry them a little bit and put a coat of glue on there, just to crackle it. Oh, it's like that in Tennessee. Or is it like summer up there today? I tell you, I mean, just pick a temperature and stick with it. But this weekend it's supposed to turn cold again, so yay, we're all gonna be sick. It's the weather. It's that back and forth that gets me. All right, so let's do. Well, you know what? Let me dry them real quick. Hey, Deb, welcome in. All right. Glue. I was about to paint it white. I was like, wait, what am I doing? I'm just going to use Elmer's glue. Get that on here. Do y'all know what Christmas decorations I'm talking about? Did y'all have those? I mean, I may be older than some of y'all, I don't know, but it was these big plastic. They were big. They were as big as me when I was a little kid, but they were big. It was a big. We had two big Frosty the Snowman, and then we had they look like candles. They look like these kind of candles, but they were like plastic, and they were lighted. Looking back now, they were real cheap looking, but we use them every year. I remember. That's what I thought of as soon as I saw these. It's like, this looks like something vintage to me. You had them too? Okay. Hey, Sarah. Yeah, I bet there's people that still have them. I bet you see them in like antique shops and stuff like that. Well, you know what? Most of this candle will be hidden by the word joy, but you'll still see some of it. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna go ahead and crackle the whole thing, just in case. This big one. Here we go. You had them too? Okay. Was there a deer? I don't remember. I just remember the two big Frosty the Snowman and then the candles. I'm sure there were more. If you're out looking at Christmas lights, driving around, and you see it, take a picture and send it to me. I'm gonna look for that. I would bet some of the older neighborhoods, somebody might have one. You know, it's probably in somebody's grandma's attic or garage or shed or something like that. All right, I'm gonna let those sit for a little bit while we paint the rest. I'm gonna do I'm just gonna do the base in black. It's just a stacked base like this. I'll glue them together. y'all having a good day? It's Wednesday. Every day I've been a day off. Every day. Monday didn't feel like Monday. And then yesterday, I thought it was Monday. It was weird. Monday, I thought it was Tuesday. I can't keep track. Oops. She had the candles like 40 years ago. See, trying to think. It seems like my grandparents still had them up until they passed away. And then I think, gosh, my aunts had an estate sale, and somebody probably bought them. But, God, it's so funny. It's kind of fun, though, when you see something and it reminds you of something from your childhood. It's something I never would have thought about until I saw these. And I was like, oh my gosh, the candles. This brings back good memories. All right, so like I said, I just did my base black. Let's see, so we'll work on the word joy. Okay, so joy, all of this is layered. It's so easy to paint. So you've got the outline. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's the outline. And then the O is really layered. It's several layers. And then I also, well, I've got joy. I'll hold it backwards, Jay. I got joy, and then I've got the melted wax for the tops of the candle, like under the flame. You know what? I probably should have painted those brown. I'm just gonna dab some brown on here real quick because I think I'm gonna paint the candles in plaster in the Waverly chalk paint, just to give them kind of that creamy color. I want them to look, I don't know why, but when I think of those candles, those plastic decorations, they almost looked kind of yellowy, or, well, they were plastic and they stayed outside every winter, but I don't know. I started to paint these white, and then I thought, no, I want them to look kind of old, a little bit old. Hi, Francesca. Is it Francesca? Francisca? Okay. All right, so for the word joy, okay, I'm gonna do it in bright red, but I want to do the outline in white. I'm going to do J-O-Y in red. I'm out of my favorite red. Y'all, that Deco Art Americana, the Tuscan red, is my favorite, and I'm out of it. I gotta go get some. So I think I'm just gonna... I've got Santa red. It'll work. It'll have to do. They were red with yellow at the top. Well, I'm doing joy in red. That sounds really pretty though. Red with that brown crackle coming through would be really pretty. Okay, now you got me thinking. Let's see. I have time. I have time to change it. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to think what color. Oh, sorry. I just kicked y'all. Yeah, I was thinking I'm going to do, if I do Joy in red, I don't want to do red candles. I might just do this one the way I was going with, and if I do another set, I'll do them in red, because I think that would be really pretty. Could do Joy in black. Okay. I know I'm going to do the outline in white, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I am the most indecisive person ever. Like, really annoying to go out to dinner with because I changed my mind so much. Can y'all see what I'm doing? Tilt y'all down a little bit more. Red with white stripes. That'd be pretty. Oh, that like candy cane. That would be pretty too. We have to do several of these. Alrighty. Hey Margie, welcome in. Okay. It's a piece of fuzz off of these. Alrighty. Let's see. Oops. No, I'm not going to crackle those. I'm going to dry brush the wax part, the melted wax part. I always have trouble making up my mind. Always. As soon as I think I've made it up, another option comes along. I start having doubts. Okay. All right, let's see. So I am going to do Joy in red. Okay. I think it'll be pretty. Not a bad red, but that true red is so pretty. It's like my favorite red for Christmas. But it's the one by Deco Art Americana, because Apple Barrel has a Tuscan red, but it's almost a brown red. It's not like red red. It's more of a more of a brownish red. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna I'm gonna go ahead and put that plaster color over the brown so we can start crackling it. Welcome in, everybody. If anybody's new here, my name's Jennifer. Welcome in. We are in an event today with the Vintage Country Crafting Friends group. I put the link in the description. And coming up after me is going to be Cindy with Cindy's Creations, and she's the final presenter for that event. So it wraps up after her. All right, let me... go ahead and get this on here. All right, let's see if this crackles. You know what I just go and buy singles. I buy the apple barrel sometimes at Walmart. And then the Americana, the Deco Art, I usually get at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. Lately, Michael's. Oh, it's crackling. Thank you, Deborah. It's on my website. This is the sweatshirt. There's a t-shirt version that comes with a craft, the crafty box. And this is the sweatshirt. I had to do a pink sweatshirt. I just love pink sweatshirts. Oh, look, it crackled really, really good. Can you see that? Turned out good? Okay, let's that one there. Let's get another one. Y'all, do any of y'all have like a favorite Christmas movie that you love to watch like every year? Because like I've got one, and it's probably not really a Christmas movie, but I mean, it takes place during Christmas, but it's The Family Stone. Have y'all seen that? It's called The Family Stone, and it's got Craig T. Nelson, Rachel McAdams, Diane Keaton, is it Luke Owens, or Luke Owen? Sarah Jessica Parker. Who else is in it? It's like an all-star cast. But it's this family movie. Oh my God, it's my favorite. I just turn it on, and sometimes I'll just play it over and over in the background. National Lampoon's, that's a funny one. It's a Wonderful Life. Yeah, The Family Stone. I told my daughter, I said, we need to have movie night again. And I was talking about watching it. She said, why? So we can cry? So I always cry at the end. It's so good, though. Owen Wilson, yes. Wait, no. There's Owen Wilson and is it Luke Wilson? They're brothers. Not the blonde-headed one, the brown-headed one. Hang on a second. Ah, this one crackled good too. Hang on one second. Yeah, it's Luke Wilson. Up on it. It's this movie right here. I know it's backwards to y'all, but it's The Family Stone. It's so good. If you have Hulu, it's on Hulu right now. I have the DVD up here because usually I'll just turn it on. I have a little TV here in my office, and I'll usually turn it on and just play it for background. But then I get distracted and I start watching it. Diane Keaton, I love her. They have another brother? He must not be an actor. Or maybe, I'm just not sure who it is. Alright. So this one did good too. That one did really good. The crackle. I just used, you can use any glue, any school glue, Mod Podge, any of that. Okay. All right, so I think I will, I'm gonna do green. These are my little pine cones. I'm gonna do green on the greenery, like on the pine. And then I'm gonna dry brush it to make it look kind of snowy. All right. All right, so like I said, I did my outline in white for Joy, and then it's gonna have bright red letters in the middle. Let's see. All right, so I'm gonna dry brush this with some white just to make it look kind of snowy. And then I'm gonna do this is gonna be the candle wax. Let me go ahead and do the flame. I think I'm gonna do it like the candle flames. I think I'm gonna do King's Gold, maybe. And then I've got this apple barrel, this apricot color. It's kind of an orangey yellow. I'll try that on. Way too much. Yes, this kit just hit my shop this week. Well, actually over the weekend. God. Yeah, it's a couple days, and I was like, you know what? I need to paint a sample. So I have one It always helps to show one finished, you know? And I like to have a little video doing it. That way if someone buys it, they can go back and watch the video if they want to. Oh, and I was going to tell you, those of you who ordered the, hi Janice, welcome in from Michigan. Glad you're here. Those of you who ordered the 12 Days of Christmas box, I already got one batch out. I've got another batch going Friday and another batch going out Monday. Those of you who ordered multiple, like some people ordered 2 boxes, I'm guessing to give as a gift. Just so you know, you're going to get 2 tracking numbers, or, you know, if you order more than 2, you'll get a tracking number for each box, because like even if you order multiples, they won't be boxed together. Each 12 Days of Christmas crafting box is an individual box. So those of you that ordered like 2, you'll get 2 tracking numbers, just so you know. But they'll go out together on the same day. They just won't be in the same box. It's a great idea to do as a gift. If you have a crafty person. The thing is, they're Christmas crafts, so you want to give them to them before Christmas, though, so they can add it to their decorations. All right, so I'm gonna let that sit for a second and work on these. You know what, I think I might put some plaster on these because they're so dark, even though I'm gonna, well, you know what, I'll dry brush the plaster on there. We'll see how that looks. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to take a wet wipe and go over it just a little bit. Hello. Hi, Ruth. Hi, Tammy. Welcome in, y'all. I'm doing a kind of heavy dry brush, at least on this part. Oops. Hi from New Jersey. Hey, Tara. Welcome. I haven't seen you lately. All right. Do a little more, and then I'm going to dry brush over the pine cones. There's my pine cones. Hi, Kathy. Hey, Donna. We have a couple Donnas in here. One more. All right, so I'm going to add some orange to this flame. I said I was going to do apricot. Maybe I should try that first. I'll still see. I'm going to add orange to that also, make it a lot brighter. Hey, Cindy. Cindy is up after me. Cindy's Creations. All right, let's see. And she's the final presenter in tonight's event. All right, so orange, 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 orange. And then I think we can start putting it together. I think that's it. I just did like a little bit of orange in the middle for the flame. There we go. All right. Okay, what else? Well, I just put that in there. Hang on. Okay, I just laid my black stand in that paint that I was dry brushing with. I'm looking. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, you know what? The little wick of the candle. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna keep it like in a brown. All right, so we can start putting it together now. Hi, Jennifer. Welcome in. Now, if any of y'all are new here, I would love for you to hit that follow button and come back often. Come hang out. Let's see. I kind of want to add, a little bit of white to the flame just for some highlight. Just some little streaks. Like that. Now we're ready. Now we're ready to assemble. Hi, Kim. Welcome in. Okay. Sorry, I got distracted. I was gonna add a little bit of kind of like snowy. I added a little more white up at the top, kind of like they've been outside, like the ones we were talking about, the old-fashioned ones. Okay, so these go. Okay, so it's got a stand. One has slots in it. One is solid. So we're gonna glue this on top of here. I just got some wood glue. Actually, it's Dollar Tree wood glue. Honestly, I have the Gorilla Glue, I have the Titebond, I have Elmer's wood glue. To me, they're all the same. I mean, I don't notice a big difference. Okay. All right, so it's got 3 slots in it. So we're gonna do, I'll go ahead and put glue on it. We're gonna decorate this one. It's got that's the one that Joy is gonna go on. Okay. So I'm just gonna put the plain ones in first. I guess I could paint the back, but I didn't. All right, so got 2 up there. I need to glue their candle wax to them. Let's see. Probably should have done that first, right? So they're not standing up. They'll be fine. Okay. So far, let's set this right here. All right, so let's go ahead and put Joy, or we'll do this one. We'll do the wax. It's like the little melted wax. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and glue down the base first. Hey, Kathy Freeman, welcome in. Okay. All right, so it's got the white base, and then there's a layer of the O. The O is going to stick out a little further. So the J and the Y just plops right down in there. Super easy. I always go overboard with this glue every time. I probably need to go back to using a Q-tip. I used to apply it with a Q-tip, but it gets so goopy, stringy. Okay. Except the price. Deborah, what you talking about? I didn't see the other part. Okay. Hey Brandy, welcome in. Hey Sherry. Okay. And oh. I hear somebody. There's a dog in here. I don't know which one though. I see a dog walking around. Okay. Okay. All right, I'm going to glue the pine cone right at the bottom of Joy, but I want to make sure it doesn't hang down too far because I gotta put this into the base here. So let's see how far down. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna hold that in place for just a second. Oh, thank you, Janice. Yeah, if you're new here, if you enjoy this, I hope you'll just, all you have to do is tap the screen. And when you see those three little dots, I guess it depends what version you're on. Or like if you're on your laptop or your phone. But like when you tap the screen, there'll be three little dots. Sometimes it's up there, sometimes it's down there. But it'll give you the option to follow. And I hope you'll follow. Come back often. I'm probably going to be back on here later tonight to do that big ice skate. Okay. All right, let me get this in. And we're done. Okay. I'm going to hold it for a second. Okay, I know it's backwards, but isn't that cute? It just, as soon as I saw it, it reminded me of those outdoor decorations we had when I was a little kid. They were plastic, they were cheesy, but we used them every year. That and the two there was a Santa Claus too. There was a Santa Claus. He had a red nose. But I remember the two, Frosty the Snowman and the candles. I still remember the candles. But isn't that pretty? Look, I love the crackle. Did really, really good on the candles. Came out really good. I just used Elmer's glue and paint. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And y'all, oh, here, I'm gonna sit that right there. I'm gonna show you the ice skate. I'm gonna come back on tonight. It'll probably be a late night crafting, like 9 or 10 o'clock deal. Probably close to 10 o'clock. But look how big this ice skate is. It matches those ice skates up there. Let me see if I can zoom y'all in on those. See those? See how they have the little embellishments? There's one there. This is a big version of it. And it's a shelf sitter. It's got a base or a stand, so it's gonna go on a stand and stand up. So I'll come back tonight and paint that with y'all. So if you're up and you want to come by and visit, hang out, isn't that pretty though? It's layered too, so it's super, always easy to paint when they're layered like that. You don't have to be so careful about, you know, staying in the lines or anything like that. So it's that. It's got the laces. Oh, everything's in the bag here. So there's the laces are separate. You can paint them and then pop them in there. Snowflakes, the berries for this embellishment here. Like these are this part will be berries. And it's got the holly leaves. So the blade, the boot, the blade, and the heel are all separate. So super easy to paint. Okay. Oh, I'm excited. I can't wait to paint this one. I did that garland. That garland is in the 12 Days of Christmas crafting box. So if you are not familiar with that, I have a box in my shop right now. It's still open now, but I may close it after Friday. I gotta look and see. It kind of went a little crazy at the beginning, and then it slowed down. So I got those 3 batches going out. One batch went out already. One's going out Friday, and one's going out Monday. And then any more orders that come in may go out Monday also. But I know. I can't wait for y'all to get them. I can't wait for y'all to get them and see what you say. But here's my biggest tip. When you get it, do not, they're all going to be individually wrapped up. Do not unwrap them and mix them up because there's a lot. I mean, it's 12 projects. So trust me, you don't want to mix them up. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And if you're interested, it's still in my shop. It's studiojcompany.com. But you'll probably see it on my page if you go look on my page. There's 12 really good projects. But that's one of them. That garland is in there. That rocking reindeer. That tray. That's a Dollar Tree makeover. This is from a napkin I did in Janice's in this group. Okay, y'all. Thank you for hanging out. My shop is studiojcompany.com. It's all over my page. So, and yeah, each one will have a picture, Kim. So, y'all go over and check out Cindy's Creations. She's up next, and I will see y'all later tonight. I hope y'all come back. All right, bye, y'all. Thank you for hanging out with me.